All right, guys, welcome back to Nerd Chic. So glad to hop on this with you again today. We're talking crypto again. And so today, I'm just going to talk about what it would look like if you wanted to start trying to mine crypto. Maybe one of the easiest ways to have any kind of experience with crypto is just mining. It's just trying like a simple miner and seeing what you can get. I mean, what really happens when you're mining is you've turned your computer on, you're allowing something to run in the background or in the forefront, and it's running encryption or running a process. It's, solving algorithms for the blockchain, and you're getting paid for it. So there's some easy, quick ways that you can start mining with something as simple as a good laptop or maybe your Mac that's sitting around. Macs are a little harder to do mining on than others. There's all this jargon you're going to hear. Are you CPU mining versus GPU mining? Are you on this operating system or another? So here's what I want to do here. I just want to give you a primer, just a basic primer, so that you can take your Mac, maybe MacBook Pro, or you can take your Windows machine that's got an AMD Radeon, Ryzen processor in it or something, your gaming rig or something, and just try it out. Just try it out. I've done a lot of different miners. I've done everything from set up my own rig, which I'll show you another time, where I literally built it out to spec and I run a Linux operating system and a miner on it. It's basically called CG Miner, and it runs and makes me crypto. It does algorithms for me, and I can mine different crypto, different currencies. It's pretty cool. I've done that, as well as I've done what I'm going to show you here. So I want to give you the easiest way to test it out. Here's some things you can do. So if you've got a Windows desktop or you've got a Mac machine, one of the most easy ways that you can try this whole thing out is by getting what we call Theta. And so it's the Theta token, and you can make Theta fuel by simply going to their website and mining Theta. And what you're doing when you're doing it is you're running an encryption inside of your machine on the miner, and it's you will see it's pretty cool. You can actually watch video through it or whatever, but it's going to do processes and run, and it's going to give you Theta fuel, which is a crypto value kind of currency or token for running it. And so I think right now Theta fuel is even worth, in the more than pennies, and you can look for it at the Theta token or thetatoken.org. And so Theta, you can literally just download it onto your device, turn it on, set up the wallet or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're making a cryptocurrency right there at home. So Theta is my favorite. So that's at thetatoken.org. Really cool stuff. Great network. The second one is probably the next one that's an easier thing. I'm not sure that you're going to make a lot off of it because running Ethereum on Windows on your desktop is not whatever. And again, you're not picking pools and all that kind of stuff. We'll talk about pools and how to make more on it, but this is just to get your feet wet. Another great one to just get your feet wet is called wineth.net. So wineth, wineth.net is a Windows Ethereum miner. And so it's super easy. If you've got a device that runs Windows and it has AMD or NVIDIA graphics cards, it's fairly modern, then you can get into mining Ethereum right through Nanopool or Ethermine. You're not going to get rich on this. You're going to get fractional shares, but it's a good way to learn the model. And so that's the next one I'd say. So Theta and then WinETH. My next favorite that I actually really like is NiceHash. NiceHash can work in your operating system. It can work on an ASIC miner. And it can also be an OS that you actually run from a thumb drive on a machine. Like you boot it onto that Nice OS, which is a version of Linux, and it finds your graphics cards and it runs on graphics cards, and you make money they give you Bitcoin, and then you can transfer it there and put it anywhere else. That's NiceHash. I use the NiceHash OS on one of my devices, and it's really fun to see that work. What's really great about NiceHash is if you have like a Bitmain Antminer, which is an ASIC miner, maybe you bought one for a couple $100 online and you're not doing very well in mining on your own, or you're using Ant Pool and you're not seeing a lot of return there because Ant Pool comes with Antminer, you may want to use NiceHash and be in the NiceHash pools. It has a better return from what I've seen in mining. And so NiceHash is a great way to do it. Again, these are all entry level, so there's better ways to make more, but this gets your feet wet. You can try it out. Another one is Honeyminer. I've never had good success with Honeyminer or MinerGate, but they're out there and they work on Mac and Windows. So you may want to try Honeyminer, or you may want to try MinerGate. I don't like MinerGate at all. I've never seen anything really return from it, even though people say they have. I haven't. Honeyminer, I've seen a little bit, but it hangs up and then it doesn't reward me after a while. NiceHash, I'm constantly making something off of it. It's the best thing I've found for that world of mining, besides just doing CG miner or your own, mining of your own stuff and then picking a pool. When ETH, I've never gotten much from, but it's a fun thing to try and let your kids see it working, all that kind of stuff. And then Theta's gold, you guys. It's a great way to make some kind of return and do something valuable with what you're running. So those are my encouragements for you to try out. I'm going to have more postings for pros and another vlog for pros out there. I'll walk you through setting up rigs and that kind of stuff because I've done a lot. I'll show you my stuff on a different video sometime and just take you through a walkthrough, as I have done all kinds of rigs from, I've mined on Chrome, I've mined on Raspberry Pi, I've mined on a rig I've built with a specialized Linux distro, NiceHash distro on a rig. I've mined on Macs, MacBook Pros, Mac Minis, Windows. I've mined almost everywhere and tried all kinds of stuff. So I'll show you some of those things I've used and let you see them one by one, and let you have a tour of some of my stuff I do and I use. But anyway, at this point, go try it out. My encouragement is go mine something. Hey, listen, do it as a hobby. Don't do it to get rich. It's not what's going on right now. It's too hard to pull that off. But do it as a hobby. Try it out. Mining is fun. The only other thing that would beat mining hands down is get into a currency on an exchange with a high APR return, like a Nexo exchange or BlockFi or Coinbase, and maybe even stake some. You can learn about that later. We'll talk about staking and exchanges that give returns later on. But today, go get your feet wet in mining. Try one of these softwares. Theta's my favorite, and have some fun. Hit the comments. Let me know what you think. If you know of some other good ones for folks to be beginners and try, please hit the comments and share them there. If I use anything you share, I will shout you out. I don't know everything. I'm just having fun. So thanks for tuning in to Nerd Chic. Hopefully this has helped. Have fun, you guys. It's fun mining.